Sal went about his Monday landscaping jobs, he noticed Morgan, the boss's wife, flirting with a 21-year-old employee named Steve Chappelle.
What's that mean? Because Steve's going to go color the graph. You know, this thing's like a single black shirt. Right off the bat.
And when Al had a question about an assignment,
I would call Morgan. And Steve's here. Steve's answering for Clinton.
why was this kid who mowed lawns and was barely old enough to buy a beer suddenly acting like the new man in charge? Kevin's sister Michelle remembered him as a quiet, unassuming young guy who'd done some work on the yard just weeks earlier.
This kid, Steve, could not have been more polite to us.
So what would Kevin think now of his employee spending the workday at the pool with his wife and kids, as Michelle observed when she took a drive by?
I drove by her development and she was sitting out at the pool with Steve and the kids.
Okay, you see Steve sitting with her and you're thinking what?
I thought Morgan was having another affair.
It was no secret among those who knew the couple that Morgan had strayed before. Could Kevin have suspected Morgan was at it again? And was that the final straw that drove him out? No way to know. He still was not taking calls. And then, 5 days after he disappeared, Kevin finally had something to say to everyone who knew him in the most public way possible. He posted an update on Facebook. Status: wants to be left alone.
He wants to be left alone. And some of his friends backed off then. His friends also were looking for Kevin. And then after that Facebook thing came up, they were like, this must just be another Morgan and Kevin fight.
Maybe he just kind of having a breakdown, or maybe he just had enough to need a vacation for himself.
But to Kevin's immediate family, this Facebook update was far from reassuring. To them, it was an ominous red flag.
Every other update that Kevin put on there had come with his cell phone, because it shows the little cell phone. And this one came from the computer.
Which seems so odd. The family knew that Kevin did everything on his cell. What's more, the wording in the text messages he'd been sending just didn't sound like Kevin. For example, Michelle wondered, when did he start calling her sis?